Robin Hood and Little John. One pleasant summer morning, Robin Hood and his band were woken by the chirping of the birds in the trees. They washed in the cool water of the stream that flowed through the forest. As they had their breakfast, Robin told the men, "It has been rather dull lately. I have a mind to wander today. Stay in the forest while I go in search of adventure. But if you hear my horn blow 3 times, come at once. It would mean I need help." Then he left. He walked out of Sherwood Forest and into the highway. On the way, he came across a fair lady, a fat monk, and a brave knight. But nowhere did he find any adventure. Half a day passed, and Robin was feeling tired, so he decided to return to the forest. On his way back, he had to cross a stream. The bridge on the stream was too narrow, just wide enough for one man to cross at a time. Robin had taken only a few steps on the bridge when he saw a tall and huge man coming from the other side. Robin walked faster, hoping to cross the bridge first and force the other man to go back. But the other man did the same and they met midway on the bridge. Robin said firmly, "Stand back, my man. Let the better man cross first." "Then I'll cross first, for I am the better man," answered the tall stranger. Robin was a good 12 inches shorter than the stranger. The stranger was also broader and heftier. But Robin was not worried. He quickly drew an arrow and fixed it to the string of his bow. "I'll teach you a good lesson if you do not let me pass," he said. The stranger seemed to be afraid. "It is not fair," he said. "You are ready to shoot me, and all I have is this staff to protect myself." He showed the thick long stick that he held in his right hand. "Well then," said Robin, "we shall have a bout with staffs. But you must promise to remain here while I cut myself a stick." The stranger agreed, and Robin quickly went back to the bank and cut a slender but strong branch of a fine oak tree. He then returned to the bridge where the stranger was waiting patiently. The fight began. Robin tried to give several blows, but each time the stranger was able to escape the blow. Then it was the stranger's turn to try and knock Robin into the stream. But Robin was able to prevent this. The fight continued for almost an hour. The staffs hit together with strong clashes and made a noise that echoed through the woods. The stranger was both taller and broader than Robin and seemed to have more strength. After an hour's fighting, Robin was panting. Then a blow caught him on the side of his head and knocked him into the stream. The tall man looked at Robin and mocked. "So, my good man, where are you now?" "In the stream," answered Robin as he sat in the shallow water and laughed heartily. "But I will agree you are a good man, only if you let me blow my horn." "Yes, you may," said the stranger as he quickly crossed to the other bank. Robin waded out from the stream to the same bank as the tall stranger and blew his horn 3 times. In a few minutes, 12 or 15 men dressed in green came to the scene. They were Robin's men. One of them went up to their leader and said, "What's the matter, Robin? Why are you all wet?" The stranger was amazed to see these men, but he did not seem afraid. Robin pointed to him and said, "He knocked me into the stream." "Let's have him in the stream too," shouted Will Stuley, the man who had spoken to Robin. They fell on this tall stranger, but though they were 12 and he only one, he put up a good fight. Robin soon put a stop to it. "No, no, my men. It was a fair fight and he won." Then he turned to the stranger and asked, "Do you shoot as well as you use the staff?" "Try me," he answered. They had a shooting match on the bank of the river, and the tall man was very good with the bow and arrow. His arrow hit the center of the mar drawn on a tree even when he stood almost 100 meters away. Then it was Robin's turn to shoot. Robin drew back the string of his bow and let loose his arrow. The arrow flew straight to the center of the mart and split the stranger's arrow into two. Robin now told the stranger, I am Robin Hood, and these are my men. We are outlaws and fight the sheriff and his men. Do you wish to join us? The stranger was delighted. I came to Sherwood Forest looking for you, he told Robin, so I could join your band of merry men. I am named John the Little. The other men laughed to hear that such a huge man was named Little. Robin clapped him on his back and said, Since you are joining our band, we shall give you a new name. From today you will be known as Little John. At this the men laughed even more. Little John louder than the others. But he seemed to like his new name and joked and chatted with the outlaws as they made their way into the deep forest. Stay tuned to hear the various adventures of Robin Hood's life. Please like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon if you liked my video.